We have some huge news for SafeMoon, and this has to do with the tokenomics. That's right, SafeMoon is changing, or going to change, they haven't changed it yet, their tokenomic structure and reducing those fees dramatically. And it's also going to impact how SafeMoon looks to be moving forward towards centralized exchange listings. This is very bullish news in my opinion, but I would like to get your guys' opinion on that as well down in the comments below. And let's go ahead and roll into this, and then I'll show you guys what this has had on the impact of SafeMoon's price since this news broke early this morning. SafeMoon's official Twitter account says, "Greetings, SafeMoon family. SafeMoon gained recognition as one of the earliest tokens to implement tokenomics within its contract. Today, we are announcing that it is time to move forward to the next stage. SafeMoon is improving the fee structure to deliver more functionality, utility, and scalability to the entire ecosystem. This will see the tokenomics fee reduced from 10% to just 1%. I'll say that again. Instead of 10% moving forward, they're going to drop that down to just 1%. This will be symmetrical for all transactions, meaning it will be applied as a 1% fee on buys, sells, and transfers. Simple. This important change to our tokenomics is designed to evolve SafeMoon into a highly capable utility token. The first major utility will be the ability to bridge between chains on the SafeMoon swap while offering competitive and attractive fees for users. You do not need to do anything for this change. There are no migrations, drops, new contracts, or similar. The SafeMoon team will never send you a DM or post comments inviting you to, quote, claim or complete anything. The intention is to deliver these changes in tokenomics around the same time as the SafeMoon cross-chain bridge functionality that is due to launch. If you might like to know more, we have put together a short PDF presentation which you can download here. I'll provide the link for you guys so you can go to that as well. That's through the SafeMoon.com website. We're excited for you to join us as we continue building the Web3 movement for everyone. Yours, the SafeMoon team. Invent, excite, unite. And then they have that graphic in regards to this blog post. So this post here is 30 pages. It's way too much for me to cover in a single video, but I will include a link down in the description for you guys. And we also have a reference here, Danology, pulling one of the excerpts out. We're going to get to that in just a moment. John Crony also tagging, letting people know on his Twitter account, "Hey SafeMoon Army, update below regarding our next evolution, the evolution of SafeMoon Tokenomics." So going out and letting everyone know what's going on. So Danology points out, he says, read these 3 slides. 0% tokenomics on all centralized exchanges. Any current listings will be requested to remove tokenomics. This was one of the core reasons holding SafeMoon back from large listings, and now that is no longer an obstacle when this change is implemented. Also, the burn. One of the comment responses says, so no more glow talks, which is the global tokenomics. And Danology's response is, at first glance, I'd say that's correct. Okay. So let's go ahead and comment on this, and then I'm going to show you guys the price change. To get SafeMoon listed on decentralized exchanges such as Binance, having a tokenomics model has been a huge deterring factor. The reality is that SafeMoon is listed on multiple centralized exchanges currently, but each of those tokenomics features is native, and the reward distributions have been sporadic, whereas if you just kept everything on one chain, all transactions happen there. reflections would be better distributed out to holders, and it would happen in real time. You wouldn't have these different phases. But SafeMoon started on just one chain. And then, of course, getting listed in all these other places and made it more complicated, caused a lot of headache. And for a lot of these different exchanges, they didn't want the hassle, or maybe they didn't have the capabilities or the resources available to be able to build out these features. If you take away the tokenomics, getting SafeMoon listed onto a centralized exchange becomes extremely easy. A lot of people have been saying, look at Pepe. Pepe got listed over on Binance super fast, right? SafeMoon in its prime had a huge community following, had a huge level of engagement. And I would say, arguably, SafeMoon, regardless of all the different issues it's had, it still has a core base of followers that are hardcore supporters of SafeMoon, they've been holding through thick and thin, still vocally trying to support, still trying to be optimistic. And with that, raises the question. Now that they're going to be changing the tokenomics here, which again, they haven't done it quite yet. When they change this, are we going to see SafeMoon be listed on Binance, on Crypto.com, on these other exchanges? The SafeMoon team should have raised a considerable amount of money over the last 2 years, given the different partners that have come on board, everything else that's come into play here. Realistically, SafeMoon should be able to be listed on Binance. There's a question, though, with this as well. Does Binance want to list SafeMoon? If you look at the track record of SafeMoon, are they going to say no? Or are they going to say, okay, we'll have to wait and see on that? I can only speculate. Other people can only speculate on that. The opportunity to be listed there is much, much higher now. If you look at the old roadmap for SafeMoon, it was intended and planned to get SafeMoon listed on Binance, to get listed over on the Mandala exchange. Mandala was using Binance's cloud, and they were building out the global tokenomics. That was over a year ago that SafeMoon was supposed to launch on that exchange with global tokenomics. And the dev team that would have been building that feature set out would have came from the Binance side. There was delays upon delays upon delays, and a lot of things fell silent. And next thing you know, we're hearing that Mandala is moving on to some different designs, and it's really raised questions about how that would have affected SafeMoon. Since that news has came out, here we are with this information. What are your guys' thoughts? Are you guys optimistic about this change? Do you think that now SafeMoon has a real opportunity of getting discovery and trading volume through all these different centralized exchanges? How do you think that's going to impact the overall project? Now let's go ahead and hop over to the price chart. This is a 15-minute time frame, so it's a more micro look at it. Let's go ahead and swap over and show you guys, just to be fair, on the daily. Here you can see a massive candle up. This just brought price levels back to what it was on April 26th in one day, just like that. And you guys can see the order book here. There are a lot of transactions that are coming in as buys. The majority of these are buys. You do have some sells from time to time, and some of them are a little bit larger, but most of these are buy orders. Moving this back over to the 15-minute time frame, it is making a dramatic climb. It's up 54.59%, $556,000 on the buy side versus $32,000 on the sell side. To me, this suggests that overall the community is extremely optimistic about this news. However, with price climbs, there will be people that take profits. There are people that are just buying in and trying to flip it now. How long will this momentum keep up? Do they have any plans of getting listed shortly after this? When will they actually implement this feature? There's a lot of still unanswered questions. If you go to buy SafeMoon at this exact moment, while I'm recording the video, you're still going to get hit with that same standard set of tokenomics fees. But they're moving away from that. And that's what this video is about. That's the next phase, or the evolution of what's happening with SafeMoon. Tell us your guys' thoughts and opinions on this down in the comments below. Would love to get your opinions on this. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to WeLoveSafeMoon.com, Victor Vegas, SafeMoon Oz for being higher level patrons, and thank you to my YouTube members for your support as well. Appreciate you guys so much. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button. God bless. We'll see you in the next episode.